Okay, hello everybody. Today I am manning the camera, a little bit of a different point of view. Today we are going to be making a mystery surprise dinner for everybody, and it's going to be very good, hopefully, and very keto as well. So today what I'm going to be making is spinach stuffed chicken, which Anthony's already cut the chicken and everything, and I just have to season it and then make the mix and put it together. And we're also gonna make some keto garlic bread. That's why we have the loaf pans over here. And we're also gonna have some keto Alfredo fettuccine. Which might be like, how are you gonna do that? That's not keto. But we have a secret mystery item. I ordered some Impastable low carb pasta. This is the first time I'm gonna be cooking it. I've tried the elbows before, but I've never cooked it. So hopefully this is gonna turn out really good. I'm super excited. Nobody except for Anthony knows that I got this, so because he's gonna be helping me with cooking, and hopefully everyone's gonna be surprised. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook up the spinach. It says that we don't need to open the bag, that we can just put it in the microwave. So we're gonna go ahead and try that with this one. I've never made this one before, so we're gonna try it with this and see how it comes out. Okay, so we're back. I actually decided to change my mind. I was gonna make the frozen spinach, but I remembered we had bought 2 of these by mistake, and so I figured I should use this instead so we can take one out of the fridge and it doesn't go to waste or anything. So we're actually gonna be cooking this spinach on the stove, which I have also never done before. So let's go ahead over to the stove and try it out. All right, so I am cooking the spinach up. I've never done this before, so I assume you just put it in here and let it, ooh, that is loud. I assume you just let it do its thing. It's getting very small. I put that whole container in here, so interesting how it works. So we're just gonna cook this up, and then once it's done, I guess we'll just add it to the rest of the mix. Okay, I ended up heating up some of the frozen spinach as well, just in case we don't have enough, but I'm pretty sure we will. So now in the bowl we have some ricotta, we have mozzarella, a cup of mozzarella, and we're gonna mix it in. Just put a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. I'm not really measuring anything. Next time I'll probably get like exact measurements, but kind of just going off of what I think looks best. I don't put too much salt. I do season the ricotta because last time I made a lasagna, I did not season it and it was kind of bland, so I would suggest seasoning it. I put a little bit of Italian seasoning as well, which I think will turn out pretty good, and I might put a little garlic powder. Should I? Oh, well, I don't have it over here, so no, I will not put any of that in. And yeah, we're gonna mix this in, and then when the spinach is done, we're gonna put it in here and mix that as well. Okay, so now we are going to season the chicken. I'm just gonna put about a half tablespoon each of salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, Italian seasoning, some of the seasoned meat tenderizer, and oh, did I say pepper? And that's it. And I'm gonna mix them all together. This is gonna be for all of the chickens, by the way. I'm doing 6 of them, so I think this should be enough seasoning for all of them. Well, I have 4 here, so I'll probably do it for the 4, and see if there's some left over. If not, I might add a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix these and then season it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and season some of the chicken. This one, it was frozen. We bought it in the bag of the frozen, so it had some odd shaped pieces to it, so they're not all gonna be exactly the same. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on there and spread it around, probably like, I would say like which one was that? Like a half a teaspoon on the front and on the back. And I'm not doing it on the island. This is a little cover for you know, cutting and stuff like that. I actually got it from the Dollar Tree. So, I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side and then just spread it around. And we're just seasoning the outside. If you want, you could season the inside, but you're gonna put the ricotta and stuff in there, so you don't really need to. Alright, so this is our finished mix. So I haven't really been saying measurements, but I'll go ahead and say some now. So this is about 4.5 cups of spinach, also about a cup of ricotta cheese. There's a half cup of mozzarella, and then just a teaspoon or tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And that's what's in our mix. This should make 6 of them, so that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and start stuffing our chicken. They're seasoned, and once they're stuffed, we're gonna go ahead and put them in the pan and get them ready to go in the oven. Okay, so I went ahead and stuffed this chicken. It's already seasoned and stuffed and everything. I put 6 toothpicks along the opening because it's kind of like, it doesn't look very pretty, but once it's cooked and everything, it's gonna be good. So now we're just gonna go ahead and put it in this pan. We'll probably be able to fit like 3 of them in here or 4 because they're kind of big. But make sure you oil the pan, and then we have the oven preheated to 450. So we're gonna put these in the pan when they're all done and then pop them in the oven. Okay, so we have the water boiled, and we're just gonna add some salt to it. So we'll have some salt water boiling in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on our mystery item. So excited to try this. I've never cooked this before, so I'm gonna be checking it like every 2 minutes just to check on it. It says on the bag 5 to 7 minutes to boil, but I just don't want it to mess up, so I'm gonna check on it like every 2 minutes. Okay, so I opened up the bag and it looks very interesting. They definitely have like a cracker type of feel, but everybody says it tastes just like it, like regular stuff, so hopefully it comes out right. I want to do half the pack just in case I mess up, but I don't know if I should just do the whole thing. I'm so scared. Okay, I'm gonna do half just in case I mess up, because I have been known to ruin pasta. So I'm gonna let this cook first, and then we'll take it out, and then we'll do the other bit. Okay, so 2 minutes has passed. It's starting to cook. It is. It's definitely not done, so I'm gonna leave it for a little bit longer. Like, I guess we'll do the 5 minutes, but you can see it's like getting to that texture. I'm really nervous. I think it's gonna turn out good, but I'm so nervous. But anyway, let's go ahead and set another timer for 3 minutes, and we'll let it cook some more. Okay, so now we are going to make our keto garlic bread. I found this recipe on TikTok by, I think it was Keto with Susan or something like that. So we're just gonna put 1 cup of mozzarella, 1 cup of Parmesan, some garlic powder. I also want to add a little Italian seasoning, and then we're gonna put an egg. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna put it in our loaf pan, and we're gonna bake it. Okay, I went ahead and mixed everything together. I had to put a little bit more of the egg because it was still pretty dry, so hopefully that doesn't change it too much. But we're gonna go ahead and put it in our loaf pan and then pop it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes at 350. All right, and here is our mix. I went ahead and put some Italian seasoning on top just to give it more of a look and like kind of, you know, hopefully taste even better. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven with the chicken, which is cooking pretty well, by the way. It's been in there for about, I think it's been in there for about 10 minutes or so. So the chicken should be getting ready to be done. And now we're gonna pop this in the oven, and then we're gonna go check on our noodles. Okay, so this is the half bag that we did. It took like 10 minutes. The bag said 5 to 7, but I ended up doing it for 10 just because it kept on feeling like it wasn't done. Now It feels more like pasta. It looks more like pasta. It definitely tastes like it. So I think we're gonna do the next one for 10 minutes. I just boiled this behind here so that it'll be ready for the rest of the pasta. This is just some of it because I wanted to test it out and make sure that we did it right. And I think this is definitely a win. And by the way, oh my gosh, it tastes just like pasta so far. I haven't tried it with the sauce and everything yet, but so far this is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and cook up the rest of the pasta, and I'll be back when everything's done. That's pretty much, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything we're making for dinner tonight. So I'll come back when everything's done. Okay, so the last thing I almost forgot to show, we're gonna be using this Prego roasted garlic parmesan Alfredo sauce. It only has, where are the carbs? Oh, 3 grams of carbs. So we're gonna be using this, and also now that everybody's gone out of the living room, I can tell you about the Impastable low carb pasta. So this is the fettuccine. They have elbows, they have rotini, they have a lot of different kinds of pasta. As you can see, excuse me, it's 4 servings, so I did 2 bags of these, so that'll be enough for everyone. And it has total carb 44 grams, but there's 36 grams of fiber, so that means there are pause so I could do the math, 8 grams of carbs per serving for this pasta, which is incredible because normally pasta has tons and tons of carbs. So this is gonna be pretty good. I tasted a little bit and it's good. The only problem I'm seeing so far, I don't know if it's really picking it up on the camera, but there's a lot of broken little pieces and it kind of falls apart, not easily, but you know, I barely mixed it a little bit and it's kind of falling apart. So that's the only problem. I don't know if we're gonna get the exact look that we're going for, but it tastes just like pasta. I mean, we have the other one boiling back here. Let me make sure it's okay. I don't know if this is my fault either. I don't know if I potentially overcooked it or something. This one I'm not gonna cook as long. This one was 10 minutes in boiling water, and this one I'll probably do about I'll probably do the 7 minutes, because see, the noodles look good right now, but we don't really have any of those in here. So I'm gonna try and cook it a little bit less and check it even more often to make sure that it's not messing up or breaking apart. And that's it. We're gonna come back really when everything's done. Okay, so everything is done. We've got the chicken all finished, and the garlic bread came out perfect. Oh, that light actually really helped. It came out really good. I had extra left over, so I made little tiny garlic bread things. It feels good too, like crunchy. And then the pasta is good. Again, the only problem is that it kind of broke apart a lot. So other than that, I think it's good. Next time I might use like rotini or something instead of the fettuccine, but yeah, that's everything. And hopefully everybody likes it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then click the bell for notifications so you can see more videos.